Prati bodha viditam matam. Every experience, every perception, we are knowing the Brahman, the Atma, the truth. Pratibodha viditam matam amritatvam hi vindate. When we discover that to be the Atma, that the whole world is just an appearance in Atma, then we attain the immortality. Why? All the gross things, the whole world, the variations, they are all getting born and dying. They are all changeful. The only changeless, or even saying changeless has no meaning, transcendental, is what we refer to as I. And in that, all the experiences are taking place on that. Even when we are seeing the microphone, our focus is on the microphone. But if this microphone does not appear in the consciousness, will we know the microphone? We are knowing the microphone as written on the consciousness. And that in the consciousness, the grossness of the object which is written is also appearing. Something is gross, and if it is an idea, we call it subtle. All these things are written in the consciousness. Now this vritti sarupyam, or we call it swagata bheda, that is another word, very good word used in our shastras. Swagata bheda. Swagata bheda means the camera is black and made of metal, and this light is brilliant and made of cloth or whatever, or glass. Now these are all bheda drishti. But when we understand that what we are perceiving inside, whether it is a camera or a light or anything, they are all made of consciousness alone. They are all appearing in the consciousness. This is called swagata bheda. That means bheda we are seeing. Apparently with our indriyas we will only see bheda. Never expect that the bhedas will go and we will see that everything has become one. It will never happen. It will happen in the understanding. So the bheda will be there, but it will be called swagata bheda. Swagata means in itself. Would you wait for your meditational success in discovering the self, having an Atma Sakshatkara, or try to, what you can do without that also, try to understand the truth and change your attitude towards life and try to remove all the constrictions, all the ragadveshas, all the fragmentation of the mind and become more and more expansive. When we become more and more purer and expansive, automatically one day the truth will dawn in us. We don't have to struggle for that. Atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati yo Arjuna. He says, what is this samatva yoga of Bhagavad Gita? It is not the behavioral initial samatva that Bhagavad Gita speaks of. It is the greatest possible aim in life. This samatva is finding the sama, which is the Atma, which is the consciousness, which is the Brahman. That to find it everywhere uniformly, in anything, any action, any non-action, everywhere the Atma and Atma alone. What happens? Sukham va yadiva dukkham. Because why they have suddenly taken sukham va yadiva dukkham? They have brought in that after seeing the world with a vision of the buddhi, you look into yourself, what is causing you the agitation, what is the problem with you? Your problem with you are suffering from dukkha and your elation in sukha and your depression in dukkha. You have to bear the sukha and dukkha. The situational sukha dukkha will never go. When you lose your very close friend or anybody, it is not that you should clap at that time, because there is no dukkha. Dukkha will be dukkha, sukha will be sukha. If suppose some Swamiji has got very good disciples, all the inmates of the ashram are very pure, very good, will not Swamiji be happy? If everybody is criminal, will not Swamiji be unhappy? So the situational happiness, unhappiness will always be there. Sukha and dukkha will be there. But he will not get depressed in dukkha, he will not get elated in sukha. How? Because they are two just waves in his mind. Samam pashyati yo Arjuna sukham va yadiva dukkham. Sa yogi paramomata. That yogi is supreme, who can see that the sukha is a sensate. Sukha is not outside. Whatever the situation, the feeling of sukha is within us, and that is only a wave, a kind of a wave in the mind or consciousness. Similarly, dukkha is also a wave in the consciousness. As I said that our focus is always on when the mic is in, the focus is on the microphone, so we miss the consciousness or Atma on which the microphone is appearing to be. Similarly, in Sukha, we are missing the ocean, be focused on the Sukha wave. Focused on the Dukkha wave, again we are missing the ocean. Our vision should move from the waves to the ocean. In my universal, transcendental ocean, so many waves are coming. Some are of Sukha, some are of Dukkha. Both are mine. I am containing both. It doesn't matter. They all together make me see. I am the sea, I am the ocean. So, that yogi becomes supreme. How? Because he, in everything in life, he finds the same Atma. So, whether it is Upanishad or Bhagavad Gita or any other text, this is the substantial knowledge there which we have to actualize.